Okay, everybody about ready? Okay, at being 7 o'clock, I'll call this meeting to order. And I'll ask, I'll ask Justin to read the land acknowledgement, please.
Thank you. The City of Thorold is situated on treaty land. This land is steeped in the rich history of the First Nations, such as the Haudenosaunee, the Haudenosaunee, and the Anishinaabe, including the Mississauga of the Credit First Nation. There are many First Nations, Métis, and Inuit people from across Turtle Island that live and work in Niagara today. The City of Thorold stands with all Indigenous people, past and present, in promoting the wise stewardship of the land on which we live.
Thank you. Any declarations of interest for this evening? Seeing none, can I get a mover and a seconder for the adoption of the agenda? Okay, Councillor Sentence. Oh, and George. Okay. Okay, all in favor? Adopted. Thank you. Could I get a, let's see. Okay, could I get a mover and a seconder for the adoption of the minutes? Okay, okay, Robert and Rick. Yeah, Rich. Okay, all in favor? Okay, adopted. I am operating at about 80% capacity today. I just got back about 2 o'clock in the morning last night from holidays, so. All right, correspondence. PWCS 51, 2045, or 25. Orange, I'm operating at 80%. At their meeting on October the 28th, 2025, Council passed a report, PWCS 52-2025, regarding the Gordon parking lot tender. 6.2, PWCS 62, 2025, DeQ parking lot tender award. At their meeting on October the 28th, Council passed a report, PWCS 52-2025, regarding the DeQ house parking lot tender. 6.3, motion regarding the ways to honor Jim Bradley. At the meeting on October the 28th, 2025, Council passed a motion respecting Jim Bradley. That staff shall be directed to report back with options for appropriately operating Jim Bradley in recognition of his long-standing service to the province of Ontario and the Niagara region. Does anyone have any comments on any of the correspondence? I probably should have asked that after each one. Okay, seeing none. Committee business. I'll call on Jeff to give us an update on the Family Day Outdoor Event Working Group.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chair, and welcome back too. And through you to the committee, yeah, I'll provide an update on the working group, and actually our work is completed. Our recommendation to the committee is to shelve the idea of the city holding a Family Day Park event. We recommend not proceeding, and I'll take a couple minutes now to explain to committee how we arrived at that decision, and then if we want to discuss it, by all means. So you'll recall we were aiming for an approach that would give families an event over one afternoon over the Family Day long weekend to gather in a park and celebrate winter. And we met with city staff and had a really good discussion with them, and came away with a better understanding of what parameters we were likely operating under. And we we kicked around various approaches. We talked about an event at Beaver Dams Park. We also considered an event at Gil Gordon Park in Rolling Meadows. There's a lot of young families out there. And we also talked about an event in the parking lot outside the arenas during or immediately following the free skate. And we had some good internal discussion as well. And now I'll speak personally for myself. I wasn't aware, for example, of some of the logistical challenges of holding an event in a park in February. Now I know. And so anyway, after our series of discussions, our view is that it isn't worth holding an event that would likely have a low turnout. We were aiming for a successful event. And furthermore, we agreed that what was the limited options that were considered viable wouldn't do anything in helping us promote city parks, which was our ultimate goal, you'll recall. So that's how we arrived at our decision. It was a good 3-week exercise. We were really efficient. Didn't cost anybody anything except perhaps the 40 minutes of staff time that was generously provided to us. So yeah, I think that that's enough from me. If anyone else from the working group wants to correct anything I said, by all means, or if any committee members have any questions, we'd be happy to talk about it. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Jeff. Are there any questions or discussion? Oh, yes, Councillor Sittons.
Thank you, Chair. Through you to Jeff and Cheryl. You know what? Thank you very much for doing this, to taking the time to do it. It was a great discussion. We found out some things that we could and couldn't do. But this is why we have these committees, to come up with ideas. It might not all work, but this is why we have them, and I really appreciated your time. It was an eye-opener for all of us. And some other ideas were kicked around, and maybe a movie night or something that somebody can run, but that's down the road, and I really appreciated your effort. And again, that's why these committees are important. Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other comments? Discussion? Seeing none, moving on. By the way, thanks, Jeff. I know you did a lot of work on it, and you know, hey, who knows? Maybe next year we can come up with something somewhere.
Definitely.
Big bonfire, as long as the fire department doesn't mind. I don't know. Next, 7.2, committee meeting schedule. Any questions, discussions? Seeing none, can I get a mover and a seconder to adopt the 2026 committee meeting schedule? Okay, Cheryl and Megan. Okay. Oop. Okay, I'll call the question. All in favor? Any opposed? Seeing none, carried. Roundtable discussion. Anybody have anything specific? Okay, Robert?
Who's Gil Gordon? Hello?
Hello.
Anybody hear me?
Yeah, I heard the...
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, can somebody from staff answer that question? Yeah, Councillor Sentence.
Yeah, it's Glenn Gordon's father, and he lives out. Glenn is the owner, or he started Rolling Meadows from the farmland they had out there. So there's a park out there that is a beautiful park actually, with a soccer field, but it has zero parking on very busy streets.
Oh, okay. I never heard the name before, so I just asked him. I think,
Okay.
Okay, any other comments? Oh, sorry. Mike, go ahead.
Well, thank you. I want to talk about Beaver Dance Park again. We spent some money lighting up the trees and everything in order for people to use the park more. But now we want to push it even further and add some Christmas lights to it. So we encourage people to use our parks and maybe help tourism too. Maybe we can ask the BIA to help, but to hang up some Christmas lights in the park. So people might use the park to walk through there, bring the families there, look at the lights at nighttime. And especially in front of the entrance in Sullivan, it says Beaver Dance Park and it's dark. We should put some Christmas lights out around there for the season to encourage it. And I think maybe we'll get more people using it. Families will bring their kids to see the lights and everything. And we can grow on it by getting sponsors. And we want people in their parks. And this could be a great way to get people in their parks in the wintertime, especially families. And if we get this going, I think there's other opportunities we can add to it. And I have something else to add to this question for Scott. Scott, I text David Baldoni today. He never got back to me. The front entrance of Beaver Dance Park, where the playground is, the trash is absolutely full to the rim. It's all over the ground. And I just want to know if somebody can go dump it. Dave didn't get back to me, so I just want to make sure that's done tomorrow because it looks really sloppy when you're driving by Premier Park and the trash is all over the place.
We did have somebody out doing garbages today.
Great.
So hopefully that garbage got changed.
Okay, maybe we'll take a peek on it tomorrow and make sure it doesn't get changed.
Absolutely.
And then I would like to hear everyone's opinions about the Christmas lights in Beaver Dance Park, what they think. And I think it'll be a great thing if we can get it going. And I look forward to hearing other people's comments.
Okay. Thank you. Anyone else want to add anything to the roundtable discussion? Okay, the order keeps moving on me, so I don't want to miss anybody. That's why I'm putting it as a general question. Anybody has anything, put up your hand? Nothing? No? Okay. Thank you very much then. Next meeting will be held on December the 1st, 2025. There being no further business, this meeting is agended at 7:13. Thank you all for joining in.
Have a good night.
Thank you. Good night, guys.
Bye.
Right,